Good morning. It's 8:41 a.m. on April the 2nd of 2021, and I shared an article that has come up in my Facebook memories. I haven't been up too long, but I don't mind getting on here, showing HAARP. So I do go back and I look at the Facebook memories, and so I've shared this to the Facebook, and I wrote, it was from 2013, not 1 year ago today, around 8 years ago today, perhaps, maybe. I can't remember. I'm not going to calculate it, but on 2013, I used to follow HAARP religiously, and I do mean that, religiously, every single day, all throughout the day, along with earthquake servers. I think it was never shut down. I think they renamed HAARP as the Schumann resonance. So what I would do, I would track the anomalies that would occur with the HAARP induction magnetometer, and then I would go over here and let's see which this one's called, the induction magnetometer in Alaska. I would track them because they corresponded with this type of activity that would show up on at the same exact timestamps. Okay, that's what I would do. I would track it. I would track it. You have it at the 20 timestamp like this. You'd have it right over here starting at around the same time on these earthquake things. Ever heard of the Schumann resonance? Before I came into this UFO, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world, hello from my heart to yours. Now, I know that there's going to be people who do not agree with this whatsoever, but there will be people who do agree with this. I think that the Schumann resonance is HAARP in disguise. And I wanted to answer a question. So we have a question by Masa. Can you throw a video on this subject, if at all possible, because I've heard the Schumann resonance is the heartbeat of Gaia. So I don't have a problem throwing a video together because I religiously watched it. These are images of the frequencies that are coming from the Schumann resonance, and they do peak. They get white. Guess what? HAARP would also white out. HAARP would white out also. There were times when this thing would spike up, and there was so much white out. And then what? That great big earthquake that occurred, I forget where it was at. It was a humongous one at that time. HAARP had white out. And then it wasn't too long before that massive earthquake was happening around the world. What they have done is, I think they have changed the color to this color right here, and they have passed it off as the Schumann resonance. That's what I feel they have done. They have passed it off as the Schumann resonance. And you know, there's people say, I feel ascension symptoms. I have headaches, I have body aches, my ear is hurting, whatever. Because you're getting permeated by frequencies from HAARP and other large things like that. It is the induction magnetometer. I don't think it's the Schumann resonance raising your, correcting whatever's inside of you. It's actually killing you, okay? It's killing you. Is what it is. I don't believe it's the heartbeat of Gaia. I don't believe all of this Schumann resonance stuff. I don't. When people say they're having all these symptoms, I don't agree with you. I don't. I think you're feeling this right here from the massive magnetometers that are emitting the frequencies all around the earth. That's what I personally feel. You may not like it. You may be very upset. But that's what it looks like to me, this is my post from 2013. It is. I'm telling you, I would track it religiously. And I never heard of no Schumann resonance back in 2013. I was not even into any of this, but I was into this big time. Big time. That's what I was into. And that's why I would say that I don't think it's what you think it is. I really don't. Well, I could say that it's the frequency of Earth, because they're doing it to the Earth, and they're doing it to the humans on the Earth. So yeah, they're picking up a frequency that is being created by these great big instruments. That's what I feel you're picking up. Okay, they are frequencies that are being emitted. You are picking up frequencies that are being emitted. You are feeling those frequencies in your body. And the animals are feeling them too. That's what I say. The animals are feeling them too. And I'm not going to put together no carefully orchestrated, perfect video. I'm going to do the spur of the moment video while I'm feeling it in my body. Okay. While I'm feeling it in my spirit. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm not new to this area whatsoever. I am not. Not at all. I'm not new to it. But I feel that it is, I think you're being played. Those of you who are saying, and I don't mean any disrespect to any of you all, that's not what I'm saying. I think you are being played with these ascension symptoms. I think they're preying and they're playing on people in the spiritual community, in the UFO community. They're playing on you is what they're doing. They're making you feel like if you don't feel these aches and pains, well, you're not getting upgrades. I don't know who started this thing about you're being upgrade inside your body and your body's vibrating and stuff, and you're having these aches and pains. To me, that don't sound good. When people say, well, I'm being upgraded, that's why I'm feeling these frequencies. If I was feeling those frequencies, I think, what's happening to me? This don't feel good at all. You know, I don't need my body to lay there and vibrate. I don't need all these aches and pains to evolve spiritually within my being as a being of light. I don't need light. I don't need that. Okay, I don't need that. And I'm not going to equate my spiritual growth, my whatever structure within me as if I don't feel it, then I don't got it. No, I'm not. If I feel it, then something is wrong. Okay, something is definitely wrong if I'm having all these aches and pains. And you know what I've noticed, I haven't looked in it in a long time. There's people who specialize in this Schumann resonance who's watching. I'm sorry, this is my personal opinion from when I would watch HARP all the time. And it really does affect, the frequencies from HARP affect us biologically is what they do. And I'm going to, look at this. Does Schumann resonance affect our blood pressure? Let me just bring this up. They've done an article on this, okay? They have done an article on it. Let me see if I can get to it. Ambulatory blood pressure measurements, okay? So they literally did it. Why would they even do something like that? Okay, that's what you have to think. Why would they even do something like that? But it does. It came down to say that the Schumann resonance does mess with our biological makeup, is what it messes with, our biological structure. Yeah. In the current study, disease-related syndrome was significantly associated with SBP, DBP, MAP, and DP, respectively. Disease-related illnesses were reported to be significantly associated with blood pressure, health-related issues, quality of life, body mass index, and depression. The current level, I guess they only did the current results that showed that those with good health-related lifestyle showed a low blood pressure reactivity to enhance Schumann resonance, may be due to the possible low validity of the index. The The signals is in the Piscosalo range and seem to be negligible compared to some man-made fields surrounding us. See, they even admit man-made fields surrounding us. They say it would make a good health indicator. Of course it would make a good health indicator because it's like HAARP is what it's like. Oopsie. How am I going to get this? I got to get this off of here. I've got this silly thing that has popped. It's like HAARP. HAARP is a radio telescope. The Schumann resonance has radio frequencies. I'm not an expert in this, so don't even say that I am, because I'm not an expert in it at all. I'm not, but they talk about who, look, the heartbeat, Earth's heartbeat, the mysterious Schumann resonance. Look at that. The mysterious Schumann resonance. I don't think it's so mysterious to me. I really don't. I don't think it's mysterious. I've already made up my mind about it. I really have. And there may be some of you who still are going to believe that you're feeling these ascension symptoms. You're feeling this pain in your body and stuff. But all I know is that it looks a lot like HAARP, is what it looks like. A lot like HAARP. And I had clicked into an article by the person who created that, who it was named after. He came from Germany, and he specialized in radio frequencies. That's what he specialized in, radio frequencies. And HAARP is a radio frequency thing, and the Schumann resonance is a radio frequency thing. And I think they're emitting that stuff in the air. You're feeling it. You're feeling it big time. Look at that. Schumann resonance is just like this stuff, except it's a different color. Okay, it's a different color. And just because they tell you or you read that it was shut down, you're going to believe it? Are you going to believe it that they told you that there is none of that stuff? You think they're going to build multi-billion, trillion dollars worth of instruments and not use them? There are those of you who believe that they are making the earthquakes. What are they making them with? Okay, what are they making them with? And if you say it's HAARP, if you're saying these earthquakes are man-made, then that means there's some powerful instrument that is creating these earthquakes. Okay? There is. And it's something like this. That's what it is. It's something like this that is creating the powerful earthquakes. That's what it is. So if you believe in that, then certainly you would have to come to the realization the Schumann resonance is HAARP, because this is what creates the earthquakes. And this is the Schumann frequency. It's just a different color. It's got the same lines in it. It's got it all, you all. I think you're being played. I really do. I think you're being played. Oh, I know they can make earthquakes. I studied it. I did. And then I come in here and when I first started hearing about the Schumann resonance and the ascension symptoms, I didn't know what they were talking about. I didn't until I saw the image of the Schumann resonance that they were talking about. And it dawned on me, no, that looks just like this. That's what it looks like, except it's a different color. And that's all I have to say about it. You believe they make the earthquakes? Well, there's an instrument that makes those earthquakes. You believe that they do something with the weather? Well, there's something that helps with the weather too. And ascension symptoms? Well, this is also can cause you symptoms right here, just like that. So is the Schumann resonance, the heartbeat of Gaia. In a way, it's making a heartbeat for sure. So with that being said, I am going to go. There are those who are not going to agree with me on this. It doesn't matter to me at this point. It really doesn't. I'm not going to hide how I feel about this Schumann resonance. I'm not. It makes me sad that you're feeling these aches and pains and you feel that you're having ascension symptoms, and then you have other people, when you share it, other people commenting, well, I'm not feeling that. Does that mean that we're not spiritually evolved and we're not ascending within our spirits? No, it does not mean that. It means that we're not feeling it. And if we were, we wouldn't be saying, well, it's ascension. Well, they said it's ascension symptoms. This is what I should be feeling in this certain part of my body today because the frequencies are peaked. And you get excited about it. It's nothing to get excited about feeling aches and pains in your body. It's not. Does it bother me that people think that? Yeah, it really does. Because within my spirit, I feel that you're being played. That's why it bothers me. It does. I'm telling you the truth. It bothers me. Because this is what I was looking at back in 2013. This is what I was studying. All right? 2013. I'm not new to this whatsoever. I'm not new to this at all. Not at all. And I do feel that, yeah. So, Gina, can you throw a video together? You heard the Schumann resonance is the heartbeat of Gaia. Yeah. I threw the video together. It came on here just like that. Just like that. Okay? So, with that being said, thank you all so very much. And I just want to say, Facebook, if you want to put a distorted picture of me to make me look like I've done lost it, you go right ahead. I don't care. I needed to get this message out. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and thank you for asking me to throw a video together. Okay, thank you, because I think it needs to be thrown together. Love you all, and have a wonderful rest of